I am going to show you 3 steps that you need to take ASAP to get your AI agency or your SaaS agency to 10K a month in 2025. This is not a want, this is a need because AI is moving so fast. If you do not get with it, you will get left behind. You have to take this very seriously. It gets better by week. So pay close attention and let's implement these strategies as soon as possible. If you don't know who I am, my name is Declan O'Reilly, aka the Go High Level Wizard, and I'm an award-winning SaaSpreneur and AI strategist. Over the last couple years, I've won a lot of awards in this space. And in this video, I'm going to show you the same strategies that helped me earn these awards so you can go out and crush it. There are 3 steps that you are going to need to take in 2025 to get to 10K a month and beyond. And these are very simple steps, yet they are hard to implement. This is not going to be a tutorial video. This is going to be strictly strategy, and you have to understand these 3 things. A lot of you guys, when I talk to you, you come in and you understand these 3 things, but you don't do these 3 things. This is a doing video, okay? Not a watching video. You need to implement all this stuff ASAP. Starting off with number 1, an offer for a starving crowd. So in number 1, we're going to break this down into 2 parts. Number 1, your offer. Number 2, your starving crowd. Okay, this is so critical. Your offer needs to be AI related. I'm going to explain why. AI, okay, is getting to the point where it's actually involving all of a CRM. So for example, for high level, it's involving all of these things. So if you're going to do a voice agent, a chatbot, or AI automations, it's going to involve all of this. It's going to pull from the calendars. It's going to pull from the opportunities. It's going to use the payment system. It's not just AI. It's not just an AI voice agent. It's not just an AI chatbot. It is actually all of Go High Level or all of whatever CRM you're using. It's the entire thing. And people do not get this. AI is becoming so much more than just a chatbot. It's like the entire enchilada. So important because this offer is the most kick-ass offer you can have. Why? Because you're giving them so much stuff. And the better the service with the more problems it solves, the longer they will stay on and the longer they will pay you. So to reiterate, your offer needs to be the voice agent, the AI chatbot, and the automations mixed in one because over time, these will blend into the entire service suite when AI agents really take over. So important. I could talk about this one section for an hour. This is what you need to be selling. A lot of you guys are trying to just sell missed call text back. You're trying to just sell websites. You're trying to just do all these random things that aren't making you a lot of money. People want this stuff. They need it. It's going to solve their core business problems, but you have to get in the game to score. So please learn this ASAP. By the way, I have videos on my channel completely for free. They go over voice agents, go over chatbots, go over automations on high level. You can learn all this so easily. This isn't some complex thing. You don't want to buy someone's course or buy their coaching. You can just go and learn it now and start selling it ASAP. So that's the first part. You need to have your solid offer, and it needs to be these 3 things because they involve everything. So critical for 2025. The next thing is having that offer for a starving crowd. Before I go to the next slide, I want to explain something to you. If you were to go, okay, and this is just an example, if you were to go to a giant group of people that had cancer and you had the cure to cancer, what do you think they would pay you for that? Okay, and say you had a proven cure to cancer. This is completely hypothetical. What would they do? They would do anything for it. That is a starving crowd, okay? COVID-19, toilet paper, starving crowd. Same freaking concept. Anytime there is a group of people, and this is the most powerful way to sell, is you have an offer that they really need. This is how you'll make the easiest, fastest money. People don't get this though. And right now, with a lot of you guys using high level or any of this stuff, you guys are not selling to a starving crowd. You're really just selling to random people. And you don't quite understand like how this is not sticking. The starving crowd is going to be service-based business owners. And I will explain why. Right now, service-based business owners are dealing with a major problem. And it is time and money being put into their business that is not allowing them to scale. Time is dealing with people's messages, emails, etc. And then basically customer support, sales, and all that stuff. That is directly impinging on their ability to make money, like directly. And it's that vicious circle where they're not getting enough time to put back in the business and they're stuck doing basic admin tasks. This is a problem they already have. See, with websites, ads, all these other things, you may solve the problem, you may not. It's kind of random. It's an add-on. With AI voice agents, chatbots, and automations, and involving all this, you're solving the problem they already have. Does that make sense? You're legitimately going in and going, I will take away all the time you spent emailing these idiots, okay? You'll take away all of the time that you spent messaging these leads, these people that take most of your time, that focus you on just doing menial tasks, or you're paying someone to do it. I can do it 24/7. You gotta understand, business owners have this problem already. You can go and call businesses And if they don't respond to you immediately, if they don't respond to you on the weekends, that's a hot lead right there. I just had this from an electrician. I was calling an electrician, 3 business days to get back to me. Big company, $10 million plus. Missing out on leads because they have people managing the systems. You can sell this right now. This isn't like websites. This is something that they really need. And trust me, with AI, it's so much easier to sell. Because think about it this way. You can demo these products to service-based business owners very easily. It becomes its own lead magnet. You could just walk in with a speaker and call the AI voice agent and talk to it. Or you could pull up your phone and demo the AI chatbot and show them. It's so much more powerful than trying to sell these other services. And you guys have to understand that, because this right here, if you combine these 3 services with this exact audience, it's a game changer. It's game over. There's just not much more you have to do. A lot of you guys are thinking you need complex, really complex offers, or you need special pitch decks, all this stuff is taking a lot of time. You legitimately just need to have these services. You need to be able to talk to people, and then you need to get in front of service-based business owners. They all have the problem. Okay, the ones that don't have it, they do. They have the problem. You have to say, the problem is there. All you have to do is solve it. And you can even let them try it for free. And what I recommend you do is you go in with this offer, whether you're cold emailing, cold DMing, walking, networking, whatever way you are getting these clients, go in and give them a free trial of an AI chatbot. Okay, the email is coming soon in high level to the chatbot, which is going to be a game changer. But just let it answer their text messages. Let it answer their social media DMs. Let it answer all these little things. And watch what it does to them. Watch them be so hooked. Because if they don't have to answer emails, oh my gosh. If they don't have to answer any of this stuff, it's such an easy sell. And it's so easy to demo. How are you going to demo a website? How are you going to demo a funnel? How are you going to demo regular features? You can't. You have to have these weird pitch decks, and you have to sit there explain to them why this is good. You can show them why this is good. Guys, newsflash. It hasn't been like this. This is new. AI hasn't existed. We haven't had something where you can literally just show them how powerful it is, give it to them, and they're blown away. And right now, the demand is so high. The supply is so low. There's so many people looking for this that are willing to pay. And the people don't even know what it is. So again, I could go all day on this. You got to have these 3, and you got to have this starting crack. It's the match made in heaven. It is the home run of home runs. It's 1,000s when you hit it. So please douse it. And again, I have videos on my channel going over all this stuff for free. So please check them out. Now we move on to number 2 on the list, which is prospect like a maniac. This right here is the thing that you need to be spending most of your time on. Prospecting needs to be 90% of your focus. What is prospecting? Prospecting is going out and getting clients. Okay. This is the thing I see people do the least. They come to me with questions. I have people in my partnership. I have people that message me for free on Facebook, WhatsApp. All these people come from YouTube. This is the thing that I see beginners and even advanced people, the mistake they make the most. Okay? It's they do not prospect enough. This is how you make money. The other stuff doesn't really matter. I see people, I need to refine my offer. I need to have new snapshots. I need to have new funnel. No, you don't. You need to prospect. Okay, that's what's going to make you money. And every time I show one of my students how to prospect and prospect more and give them the right strategy, guess what happens? They make more money. This right here, if you want to make it in 2025, the focus has to be on this. It just has to be. And I swear, I could just rant for 4 hours straight on this one topic because it is the issue I see most. You just don't prospect enough. You reach out to 3 people and then you don't follow up. And then you go, this doesn't work. Or you go, I messaged 10 people or I cold called 10 people and they didn't respond. It's not working. No, you're not doing enough. You have to do more. And the opportunity is in this. It's not in the strategy. People always think, oh, if I just have a new snapshot with these special AI automations, I can do cold email campaigns. And these, they mentally masturbate for hours of this random stuff. This is what matters. It's the consistent yardage that makes you win. It's nothing else. Okay. The 3 things that will happen when you prospect. Number 1, you'll make more money. Why? Because you're selling people. So easy. Number 2, you'll actually learn fulfillment and offers much faster. The more people you have coming in, this is a basic concept. If you have more people coming in and you test more, you will have a better process. Not only will you do a better job for your clients, you get them better results and everything, you'll get everything dialed in. Your offer is not necessarily dictated by you, it's dictated by your clients. Big mistake I see people make. They come into this game thinking they can just create something and give it to people. You don't dictate that. The people dictate that. So please make sure you prospect more because this is what's going to happen. You're going to master your offer much faster and you're going to have fulfillment dialed in. 3rd, you will build a prospecting system. What I mean by number 3 is that once you start getting people in, you can automate the process, whether that is with referral systems, paid ads, certain networking events, cold email, whatever you're using, you can automate it. You cannot automate unless you've done the reps, because you don't know what you're getting into. Everyone's different. One size does not fit all in this game. Everyone has different aptitudes, different personalities, different systems, different, testimonials. Everyone's different. So the same system is gonna be slightly different. So once you put in all the reps, you'll see on a big board, you'll see exactly what you need to do to automate this process. When you get to there, you can step back, completely hands off, Okay, completely hands off and just have people come in nonstop, and you'll just making dollar after dollar, and you can pull back and spend way less time and make way more money. But you can only get to number 3 if you do these 2. People just skip this process. I swear. They just skip it. And one thing that I really want to note on this is about doing. Okay, people, like, again, I said this video is going to be strategy, and I'm trying not to get annoyed and start yelling, because this is the thing that really, really irks me and anyone that is a pro in this space and understands this. It's about doing in this game. It's so easy to win. You just have to do. That's all you have to do. You just have to go out and sell. It's that simple. But people make it so complicated by thinking they need to watch 1,000 videos, have these crazy pitch decks, all this weird stuff that isn't doing you any good. I know that you know that I know that you know that you don't have enough money right now, unless you're really good and you're just watching this video. That's why you're watching this video. You want to learn how to make more money. This clearly means you're not doing something right. You have to understand that. And the thing that a lot of people do in this game is they will learn something conceptually and then they don't do it. And they think because they learned it, because this college has brainwashed us, that they think if they learn it, they understand it. False. To truly understand something, you have to do it, right? Really, really shocking concept here. And a lot of people will come in and they will learn how to do prospecting, but they won't do it. And they'll say stuff, okay? Like, oh, I understand that. They'll do all kinds of stuff. I had a guy come in, okay? I'll keep this really short. Came into my program, came into the partnership, wasn't making any money. Older gentleman, like maybe like $100 a month, okay? And he came in and he told me, he's like, dude, I already understand all the prospecting methods. Like, I understand how to do all this. And you know what I said to him? Why aren't you doing it? And he just looked at me. He just melted. He was like, and just started stuttering. Why aren't you doing it? Like, I'm trying to make this point really clear. It's just about how much you do. That's it. Like, I may be the only voice of reason. You don't need all this fancy stuff. You just need to do. You don't get brownie points for just watching a video and going, yeah, I understand what networking is. No, you get brownie points by doing it. That's how you make money. The online world is so simple, but people make it so complicated because these people selling these really complicated courses, and it's just, there's so much misinformation. If you just do more, you'll make more money. It's literally that simple. Like, I promise. I talk to so many people, and I have so many people in the partnership that we talk to, the free partnership. It's the problem I see. I'm going to end this rant right here because, again, I could go on for hours. This is so important. Before I wrap this up, though, I want to show you a video that's going to help you understand prospecting and how to do it. Because at this point, I have to show you where to go. I can't just leave you hanging. So check this out. If you come onto my YouTube channel, I'll link this at the end of the video. This video right here, 21 ways to get clients for your AI SaaS agency. Golden. This video is literally incredible. It's so good. I put so much time into it. It's 21 different ways for you to land paying clients. Please watch it. Please. It will change your life. It'll show you exactly what you need to do, and then you just have to do it. That way, this will accompany this video perfectly so you can go in and you can just start prospecting and spend 90% of your time getting clients. And then, you'll be good to go. So please watch this. Again, I'll link it at the end of the video. This is gold. I spent so much time into this. It will help you so much if you don't know how to prospect or you're confused at all. By the way, if any of this is confusing or what I'm talking sounds like gibberish or a foreign language, just drop a comment down below or message me for free on Facebook. I will answer any question. But let's jump into number 3. So number 3 is the greatest, most difficult boss of them all to defeat, which is avoid shiny object syndrome. This is the main bad guy in the story. It is the thing that destroys most entrepreneurs. And I see this with everyone. Everyone struggles with it, but a lot of people, they lose the battle. And I have so many people that come in that this one thing, they're so close to gold. They're so close to making a ton of money. And this one thing creeps in and takes it all from them. Let me explain. The way to avoid shiny object syndrome is you have to stick with it. Everything is hard and everything takes time. You have to build and cross the bridge that you made to make money. But most of you build half-built bridges and never get to the other side. Instead, you just repeat this process again and again. Look at this. E-commerce, you probably tried that. Half-built bridge. Crypto, half-built bridge. Bunch of MLMs, half-built bridge. Coaching, half-built bridge. Affiliate marketing, half-built bridge. Real estate, half-built bridge. All these different things. You start and then you go to something new. The only way to make money is to go completely to the other side. It's like if you're going to college to get a job, okay, as being a lawyer, and then you just stop halfway through lawyer school. You just wasted a bunch of time. You have to go all the way across. This is the one thing that destroys most entrepreneurs, and we all struggle with it. But you just have to understand that everything is hard. I swear, this like almost makes me cry because it's the thing that it destroys most of you. Because you start doing something and you're like, this is cool. And then you see something else that sounds cool, but you don't understand that it's hard. And you just don't know this hard. And then you jump to the other thing. And that's why I love this right here. It's called the emotional cycle of change. I did not make this, by the way. Someone else made this. Is a really good concept. But this is key to understanding life and entrepreneurship. So everything you see in life, you have uninformed optimism, which means you see something that looks cool, but you don't know what's in it, okay? It's like seeing a really pretty girl, okay, or pretty guy. And then you're like, oh my gosh, it looks amazing. But you don't realize they're like, on drugs. They've got, baby mama. They've got HIV, all these crazy things. But on the outside, it looks so good. It looks good, but you don't know the unknowns. A lot of business opportunities look like this. People always tell me, I want to do crypto. Yeah, you just see the people winning. You just see some guy cashed out $1 million on a meme coin. You think it's special. You think, oh, this is easy because you just see the good side. You don't see all the work it took to get there. You don't see the capital. You don't see this. You don't see that. You only see the good side. You see the highlight reel. You don't realize what they had to go through. So this is always where you start. Once you start your venture, say you're trying marketing agencies, whatever you're trying, you then realize in stage 2, you have informed pessimism, which is when you realize, oh my gosh, this is actually kind of hard. And by the way, everything is hard. Nothing is easy. Okay, I'm going to be the voice of reason. Some stuff is just simple. The reason I like SaaS is because it's the simplest, and AI, it's the simplest. It's not easy, but it's the simplest. But you realize that there is hardship involved. You're like, oh my gosh, this is terrible, because you're not really used to this, because you thought it was just going to be this, where you just saw the guy driving the nice car, the mansions, the paydays. You just saw the good part. Then you reach stage 3, which is the valley of despair. And you can have this in really any sort of thing in life. This isn't just business. It could be relationships, working out. It's like all these things. You immediately go into the valley of despair and you're like, why am I doing this? This is terrible. Oh my God. And negativity kicks in. And then you start to look towards other shiny objects. And this is where you go, you know what? Even though I spent 5 months doing this thing, I'm going to look at something new. You quit, and you repeat these 3 stages. And your life is just this on repeat. You see something new, you gravitate towards it. That's why a lot of people have really bad relationships. They get into a relationship, they go, oh my gosh, this person's so amazing. And they talk to them and they think it's amazing. And then after a couple of weeks, they're like, oh my gosh, this person's terrible. Look for the new person. Realize you got to work through things. This chart right here, this is what's going to make you money. I promise. Because if you just stick with something, you'll make it. And the thing is, the people that are in these 3 stages, they always look at this as the grass is greener on the other side, but they can't see over the fence. They just can see part of it. And you're going to repeat this process again and again, and you'll never get anywhere because things take time. That's why a lot of people are like, I wish I just stuck with YouTube channel. I wish I just did it. I wish if you just stuck with something over time, you would have gotten out and made money. So now we're at stage 3. So most people, they do this, and they do this their entire life. They see this. They realize it's hard, they jump to something new, and they never make any money. They never get the life they want because they never go long enough to see the success. The few, the 1%ers, they get to the stage 3, they get to the valley of despair, and they feel all those feelings, but they keep going. Then they get some wins under their belt, and they reach stage 4, which is informed optimism, and now the playing field is even. And they go, oh my gosh, this is hard, but I see how you can win. I see that you can win. I had this when I was stuck at $3K a month back in 2020, I believe. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. This is terrible. This is terrible. But I had a big breakthrough. I made like 10 to 17K in 1 month by just grinding it out. And it was hard, but I realized I was like, oh my gosh, this is actually real. Like I put in all this work, but it actually works. Even though I wasn't where I wanted to be, I was like, oh my gosh. There's hope, but you have to get to this point, because once you get to this point, you realize that, oh my gosh, I just have to push through. And then you reach stage 5, which is success and fulfillment, and you get what you want. You get the life, you get the vacations, you get to sleep in whenever you want, you get to travel whenever, everything you want, you get it. And then you realize you have this massive moment of enlightenment. I think this is one of the biggest, most beautiful moments of enlightenment any human can go through. When you fully ride out this cycle, you will then realize that everything in life is this cycle, and you'll get through anything. You want a new body, you want to work out? Done. You understand it. It's going to be hard. It might be a little bit of despair, and then you'll push through and you'll get success. Want a good relationship? Same thing. Want business? Same thing. Whatever you want, you'll understand the process. You'll understand the emotional cycle of change. It's that simple. I can now go to any business venture. I can go anywhere in the world. I can go to anything, and I will always win. And you will see everyone else doing this, because you can't know until you get to the other side. That's why earlier, the whole conceptual knowledge versus actual knowledge is so important. If you don't get to this point, you'll never get the fruit. And you'll realize that all these people that are successful, even the billionaires and the elites on this planet, whether you like them or not, you will just realize that they understand this, and they never stopped. They just kept going. And all the other people that think this is just like they got lucky, you'll know the truth. You'll know that they just keep doing this. They just keep doing this. It's the ultimate hack. I really think this one thing is what's going to help you succeed. Last point on this, I have met so many successful people that have made so much money, and I'm not even joking. Almost all of them are not even that intelligent. Like, as far as like book smart, they're not really like geniuses either necessarily. I mean, you may call them that. They just have persistence. They don't know when to stop. They don't give up. This is actually one of the things that really pushed me to try really hard and get a lot of wins and win awards and stuff, is that I would talk to people that would be so much better than me, make so much more money. And I remember thinking like, no way this guy is better than me. Like, I'm smarter, I'm better looking, like I'm funny, like all these things, but yet they're making more money. They're kicking my ass. And it made me realize like, oh my gosh, they just stick with it longer. So please, whatever you do, just stick with it. It will make all the sense in the world. And also, quick note, out of all of these, that has the least valley of despair is AI and SaaS. I'm telling you right now, I've tried everything, e-commerce, dropshipping, crypto, real estate. I've tried it all. They all have great ups. But as far as the valley of despair, I'm telling you right now, AI agencies, in my opinion, they've got the least valley of despair. They do have it. It's going to be hard. But compared to everything else, so much easier. It's also the cheapest. Everything else, the valley of despair gets steep because the money gets steep. But that's pretty much it. So now what I want to do, after just kind of showing you the darkness, I want to show you the light. I want to reach an extending hand to help you. No, I have nothing to sell you. I promise. And no, I don't have a course to sell you. And I don't have coaching to sell you. I don't. I'm not trying to sell you some gimmicky thing. I promise. I want to ask of you if you'd be interested in my free partnership where we can both work together and make money. Let me explain. I have a free partnership. Okay, it's featured on my channel. I'll link it at the end of the video so you can watch it. But it's basically where we work together to master, go high level, and make money together. Okay, it does take hard work, but it's free. And you get access to a whole bunch of stuff. I highly recommend it to anyone in this space because you get so much stuff for free, okay, from me. There is nothing more valuable. You get one-on-one help from me, okay? You get complete AI and go high-level training so you can understand, okay, everything with AI and how to sell it. You get access to a private community where you can ask questions, interact with me, talk to my students, do collaborations, network. You get access to strategy and Q&A live streams every week. So you can talk to, again, people, talk to me, get expert guidance, prospecting trainings. And this involves a lot of help from me so you can get the clients because a lot of videos aren't going to help you. You need me to like show you and answer your questions and all this stuff. Snapshots, which is just free built out businesses you can have. And then if you do well, you will even get access to free hot leads and free paying clients. I will give away clients. You can watch one of my videos where I go over this. There's people that are on video. You can ask them, not me. Just look for yourself. In my How Go High Level Change My Students' Life video, people were like, Declan gave me a client. It was amazing. I do this a lot. No one does this. This is just me. This is a Declan only special with fries and a drink. I give them stuff for free. And again, you have to earn this. I don't just give this right away. If I see that you're doing well, we can collab and we can make money together. It's a true partnership and it's free and it will help you master all of this stuff. It's worth tens of thousands of dollars. I bought so many online courses and the amount of stuff that they promise and they don't give you for 10 grand, astonishing. They're criminals. This, you just got to work hard. So I'll link this at the end of the video. I really think this will be great for you. I know you'll love it. You can even watch the testimonials of plenty of people. They have just absolutely loved it. The thing is if you're going to get to the next level, you're going to need to push, okay? And no better way to have it than me helping you for free. But you need to have that push and you need people to hold you accountable because oftentimes you're not going to work hard enough. You don't have blind spots. You have questions that need answering. This will solve all of that. So please, at the end of this video, I'm going to put this right here on the screen. You'll see it here in a sec so you can watch it. So thank you so much for watching. Watch this video or the how to get clients video. I really think this is going to change your life. It's going to be amazing. This will truly change your life. And if you have any questions on this before you watch this video, drop a comment down below or message me for free on Facebook or WhatsApp. They're down in the comments. It's totally fine. I answer everything for free. You can just message me, hey, I have a question about this, or drop a comment like, I'll answer anything. I'm always open to discussion. I love to, and I'm really easy to get a hold of. So other than that, watch these 2 videos. I appreciate you guys watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And as always, go high level wizard.